and welcome to another BookTube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. I'm Lauren and the Books, it's me! Today we are going to be filming a video, aren't we, called October at the Moment. So this is a video that I film every month where I talk about the things that I'm consuming at the moment, be it songs, books, films, what I'm watching on TV, what I'm doing online, etc. David's here this month to film it with me. I don't know why. Why?
Did you ask me to?
I asked you to, but why did I ask you to? I just think I did, didn't I?
I think you did.
David and I used to film a series called Screen Time, where every month we used to talk about things that we were enjoying on screens. You're too hot like that, aren't you?
I am hot, yeah.
He just doesn't like to snuggle up to me because he just gets so hot. He's such a hot human. We've been to our dance lesson this morning. More on that later. You just get so hot, don't you?
Very easily.
He just can't help it. He's just so hot. So we are now filming this today together just to talk about the things that we're enjoying at the moment. So we're going to start with songs. I will start with my favourite song of the month because it's my channel and I will talk about my song first. And that is the song Woman Like Me by Little Mix featuring Nicki Minaj. You've heard this, haven't you? You've heard it once.
I have. I like it. It's good.
It only came out on Friday. I've listened to it about 4 or 5 times, which is minimal compared to normal. It's already on my Couch to 5K playlist. And I just think Little Mix are really good anyway. And they do girl power songs very, very well. This song in particular, Woman Like Me, woman like me. I've already sung that wrong because it's woman like me, like a woman like me. And it's just enjoyable, fun, very much enjoyed it. Looking forward to it, just getting in my ears and just not being able to think of much else apart from that song and Perry's hair. So looking forward to that. David, what is your favourite song?
You got it down there.
Oh, have I? Oh yeah, okay. It is LP, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you call them LPs or do you call them vinyls?
I'd probably just call them vinyls.
I have to take this away from you because otherwise you spend the whole time going like this.
So for my birthday, Lauren's sister Charlotte and her husband Stuart got me the new George Ezra album.
Ezra?
Ezra.
Who's George Ezra?
That's what we call each other. He calls me Woodsy.
Ezzy.
Yeah. The big E.
Right.
Staying at Tamara's, and there's a song on there that's been pretty big this summer called Shotgun.
Should we sing it together?
We can sing it together, yeah.
Where do you want to start from? Chorus?
I don't know. Where do we start from? Apart from, obviously, you start at the beginning.
Homegrown alligator, see you later. Gonna hit the road.
Gonna hit the road.
Something changing the atmosphere, architecture unfamiliar. I can get used to this. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. There's a mountain top that I'm dreaming of. If you need me, you know where I'll be. That's what I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone.
Etc.
Yeah.
That song in particular is a favourite, but the whole album is just wonderful to listen to, isn't it? We had people around for dinner.
Very nice.
It was Laura and Tom, wasn't it? And we just had this on. So very, very, very much enjoyed this. And he does a podcast that you have listened to.
Yeah, he does a podcast.
I have now subscribed to. I haven't listened to it, but apparently it's very good.
Yeah, it's called George Ezra and Friends, I
love
believe.
That picture on the back as well with those lovely flowers.
And he talks to people. He talks to some big hitters like Elton John and Ed Sheeran.
Mind that lead, because I can see yourself kicking that in excitement.
No, I won't be all right. And yeah, it's just good fun. So you should watch, you listen to it and the album.
Yeah, do both. Okay, so next we're going to talk about the film that we are currently enjoying, and we currently enjoyed a film together last night, and that was Jumanji. Welcome to the jungle. Do Welcome to the Jungle in the voice.
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh, that was shrill.
It's very
I think I'm better.
musical.
Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to.
Oh yeah, I can't do it. I sound like Miss Piggy. That was awful.
When we started watching this yesterday, I said to David, "Why do they remake these things?" Because my dad, when we said we were going to watch it, my dad was like, "No, I prefer the original." But this isn't a remake. This is a sequel, and it's just very enjoyable and fun and funny and
it's really good.
Really good effects and good storyline.
Yeah.
They've zhuzhed it up. If you don't know what it's about, Jumanji is a board game in the original film, and a group of kids play it and then get taken into it, don't they?
No,
what happens?
In the original, the game comes out.
The game comes alive, yeah. So in this, they're playing a computer game. They get
sucked in.
And then they're within the computer game playing. But yeah, it's just got some good, like...
Yeah.
It's just really...
It's just lovely.
Really enjoyed
it was just a real surprise. Like, to people, you can't compare it to the original because it's different from the original.
But it really holds its own.
Sorry, not the first one. But yeah, I think it's really good. They are doing a sequel to this as well, and I think it'll be, hopefully it'll be interesting to see.
Are they doing a sequel to this?
Yes, it'll
be
interesting.
These guys?
I don't know if they've also. I hope they have.
So that these people who are on it, Karen Gillan, who is a particular favourite of mine, she was in Doctor Who, they are characters within the thing, so within the game. So they are being that they are adults but being played by children. So
Yeah,
they're doing
and they
a really
do
good
very-
job. So
very
for instance,
good. I
Jack
really-
Black's character is actually played by a girl, and she's like, oh my god, like she really is obsessed with her phone and things like that. I just thought it was very well done. And I think if you'd previously poo-pooed this because you thought, no, I don't think I like it, give it a go. Because I think you would like it.
Yeah.
All of you. I think all of you would like it. So now, TV shows. We've both been watching separate TV shows, although I have watched the TV show that you're going to talk about. What's the TV show you're going to talk about?
I'm going to talk about The Apprentice.
The Apprentice, which is a BBC show. David's quite relatively new to The Apprentice. You watched it last year. Did you watch it the year before?
Yeah, so this is probably the 3rd year I've been watching it.
I'm sure people know, like, if you haven't, because I think in America, Donald Trump used to present The Apprentice.
He did, yeah.
So, like, that's definitely happening in the US. I assume it's happened elsewhere. So, basically, it's Lord Alan Sugar takes on a 16 candidates to become his apprentice. And they put them through sort of like...
into 2 teams, and then every week they have to do a task.
Yeah. And then they gradually fire.
Oh, God. The people are just dickheads.
Yeah,
but
they are dickheads.
There's
literally no business acumen
no, not anymore.
Like, with it
in my personal opinion is that before this even starts, he knows what business
well,
he's
because
picking.
I don't think last year, so it's a bit different, and we call it it's called The Apprentice because he used to take someone on and they would then work in his company, but it's not. He now gives them money just to further their business.
Gives them like 250,000.
Last year he didn't know their business plans until later on, but this year he does.
Yes, he
now,
did.
what I will say is that there is a girl on it this year, and me, David, my cousin Laura, and her husband Tom, we each pick 2 people who we think are going to get to the final. I didn't pick this girl. I think you might have picked her.
The tennis.
Yeah, the tennis girl. I think she's going to win just based on her business plan because Alan Sugar loves tennis.
Oh, I didn't realise he loved tennis.
He loves tennis.
I didn't know that.
He loves tennis, so I think he's going to win. But yeah, so they put him through, like this week they had to make a comic with a... what do they call that?
I can't remember what it's called, but it was like an interactive front page. Yeah, so you show the iPad over the front page and it pops out and it starts talking. And very clever.
This week it's going to be donuts. I love the food ones where they just have to make food. They're all just mad, aren't they? And
they are mad. And it's
some
just
of the
how
most egotistical dickheads you've ever come across in your life.
And before they go into the ball, they're like, "Oh, well done, you've done really good." And then they lose the task. It's like, "You were shit. What did you do that for?" And it's just amazing.
Very good. It's very, very good. It's very compelling watching, and I look forward to it.
I'm fully like it's now. It is like
it's reality TV. It's not anything. It used to be about the business, and like I remember I used to watch it at university when I lived with Dolores, and we used to be like, oh yeah, that's a really good business idea. And now it's just like and it's just like nobody's got any common sense. No, but it's enjoyable nevertheless. The program that I have been watching, and I can't really go into much detail because number 1, I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Number 2, I don't want to spoil it for
I need to catch up with it this week.
It's Killing Eve, which is amazing. Now I'm sure you've all absolutely heard of Killing Eve. It's on the iPlayer at the moment. I would recommend you go and don't watch the end of this video, go and watch Killing Eve. That's much better than this. It is about a assassin called Villanelle and a woman called Eve Polanski who is working for MI6 to try and hunt down this assassin who's played by Jodie Comer. It is magic. It's absolutely probably one of the best TV programs I've watched this year. Absolutely amazing. Jodie Comer's acting is phenomenal. It's adapted from a book called Codename Villanelle by, oh my god, I can't think of the girl. The name of the girl who wrote Fleabag, I can't think of what her bloody name is, but she's adapted it absolutely fantastically. It just looks really slick. The characterization of these characters, they just feel so real, and it's just fantastic. Absolutely, I cannot wait to continue to watch it. I watched 4 episodes on Thursday night.
Did you?
Yeah, before you come home, I watched 4 episodes.
You watched 4?
Yeah, and I'm going to watch it a bit more because David isn't watching it at the moment, so I need you to, you're going to watch it separately, aren't you?
Yeah, I will try and watch it on my commutes in.
It's just amazing.
I'd be interested to see, because you didn't watch Bodyguard, did you?
No.
So that was one of like BBC's, I think, biggest watched dramas in like 10 years.
Yeah.
So I don't know how Killing Eve is doing, but I'd be interested to hear from people.
I think they're sort of like co-opted under the same umbrella of amazing TV that the BBC are producing at the moment, that's got fucking amazing females in it, because Killing Eve is the 2 main characters are both female. There's a lot of other female characters in it, same as Bodyguard was female, although the bodyguard himself was male. Like a lot of the higher members of staff were. Do you know what I have heard? I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were saying that off the back of Bodyguard and Killing Eve, the amount of people who have applied to get to MI6 has absolutely skyrocketed. You need to go on this way.
And then people not really understanding that is going to apply on the Monday, get the job Friday, and then protect the Prime Minister the following Tuesday.
The following Tuesday, but yeah. So, Killing Eve. If you haven't watched it by now, you need to go and watch it. It's absolutely fantastic. I would defy anyone to be disappointed in it. It's amazing, and it's actually not too it's not. It is gutsy. She's an assassin, so there is like a lot of
the clips I've seen,
but it's not actually scary.
Really,
I was a bit nervous because I didn't want to watch it. David was away a bit, and I didn't want to watch it while he was away in case it made me frightened. But it's not like that at all. It's
brave.
David's so brave. In the grand scheme of things, I'm the braver one, aren't I?
Some aspects.
You're the more loyal and just beautiful. Right, next thing. Books that we're reading at the moment. Now, I have mentioned the books that I'm reading in my currently reading video, so I'm not going to talk about these at all. I'm basically going to show you that I'm reading Names for the Sea, Strangers in Iceland by Sarah Moss, and Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I am almost at the end of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I've got 34 pages left. I'm going to finish that in the bath. But David hasn't spoken about the book he's reading at the moment because it's been going on for so bloody long. Let's talk about it again.
I know.
It is...
My Name is Leon.
By...
Kit de Wall.
Very good. And are you enjoying it?
I do love it. This has no bearing on the book whatsoever because it is such a lovely book, and every time I pick up and read it, I'm just really struggling to just...
I had to force you to read this.
You really
morning,
did.
didn't I?
But when I pick it up, I do enjoy reading it, and it is a lovely book, and but I don't know, I've just got a bit of a reading blockage at the minute. Well,
the plans were, David mentioned this book in his holiday TBR, plans were to finish this book on holiday and then start Nevermore. Guess what? He's not even halfway through it yet.
Never gonna finish that.
No, you will finish it. But you are enjoying it. It follows a character, Leon, who is in the care system after his mother cannot look after him and his younger brother Jake anymore. Now, Jake gets adopted instantly. He is a white baby, and Leon is a mixed race child, and things do not run as smoothly for him. He's living with a woman who's a foster carer called Maureen, who's doing her very best for him, isn't she?
And her sister Sylvia.
I think it's Sylvia, and it's set in the 80s. It's fantastic. It's an absolutely fantastic book. I listened to the audiobook of this, but when David finally finishes this, I'm actually going to read it to, I might even re-listen to the audiobook. I just loved it.
Who does the audiobook?
Lenny Henry.
Oh, I would like that. Lenny!
Yeah, it's just very, very good. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, when David eventually does finish it, do you think you're going to finish it, anytime soon? The thing is, this morning, when you started reading it, I was like, you'll read one chapter of that and then that'll be done. And you didn't. You read 2 chapters off your own back. So when you get there...
Yeah.
But you
Sorry,
have done
I've got a really itchy leg.
Character study on David. What he does is he commits himself to only enjoying a particular thing at a particular time. David tells himself, I only like reading in the morning. We could sit and have a nice little hour's read now.
If it's not morning, it's afternoon.
Well, that's because you've got to start reading in places that aren't the morning.
And I've got to sort my clothes out.
He's got to sort his clothes out, actually, so that's not going to happen. Right, next thing. What have we been doing online? Now, we both struggled to think of something that we've been doing online, but then when we came to it, we've both been doing a similar thing, haven't we? We've both started our Christmas shopping online. Who have you bought things for? Me? Anyone else?
No, not online.
No. I have bought things for, I don't want to say because you might be able to guess. No, I haven't bought anything for you online. I don't actually know what I'm going to get you this year. You haven't told me anything.
No.
The things you bought me, is it a big thing or a little thing?
Little. One's... Oh, I don't know, I suppose. One is pretty big. And then some... But because your birthday is at the end of November, so... Sometimes I just buy loads of stuff and then I work out when I want to give it to you.
Allocate it as necessary.
Yeah.
I've bought a few things for, I don't want to say who.
Why?
I don't...
What, family members? Friends?
Both.
Oh.
So I bought a few things for a few people. It started, so I like to pace it out so that you don't end up spending loads and loads of money.
No, I've got to be, as much as I love to go mental.
We've tried to pare it down a bit this year. We've already done one thing where we've decided to do, with a group of friends, there's a group of 6 of us, and we're doing Secret Santa with that this year, so that's going to save us a bit of money.
Yeah, I've got to be a bit sensible this year because I kind of get a bit excited. As much as I'd love to go mad, I can't keep going mad every year.
I've been making a little list of things that I want to buy people though. So even if I'm not buying it now, I've been looking at things, and there's a few things that I've seen something I'm going to get Laura, seen something I'm going to get Emma.
I've got because although Lauren seems to do this, like I sometimes try to take sneaky pictures of things that I might.
I absolutely see him do it. So if we're in a shop somewhere and I say, oh, I like that, rather than David just remember it, he sort of holds his phone up and takes a photo of it, and then he can look back on it.
What are you doing there?
I said, oh, you're just taking a little photo of that for your own personal use.
No.
So
just
yes, online we've both started our Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah. Do you know what else I've started doing on my internet banking? From now on, I'm putting £10 a week into my savings account, and then when we go and do our big shop, either at Blue Water or wherever we go, I'll have £10 a week, because even if that's like an extra 80 quid on top of it,
our big Christmas shop,
that'll be
because we do like to go and do some Christmas shopping, don't we? I know, like, doing it online is
also
good.
I feel like Christmas stuff is coming out later this year. Like, I don't really feel like I've seen much Christmas stuff, considering it's October.
I think it's because Halloween is getting
bigger, so now
and just autumnal stuff, like with your
that's true
stuff.
Yeah, nowadays you rather stuff going in the shops that's Christmassy, you see more autumnal stuff, so
which I think might be good in the long run, because everybody always complains. I mean, not that we ever complain, but people complain like, oh, there's already stuff in the shop, blah blah blah.
So last thing, what YouTube stuff have we been watching? And this is also the same thing, and we've just literally sat and done it now. So
we do lots of stuff together.
It's so current. We do lots of stuff together, don't we? David and I are doing dance lessons together at the moment. You may have heard me mention them. You may have seen us do it on my Instagram stories. And we've taken.
You may have seen me on Strictly in the background, or one of the professionals.
We've been doing one dance lesson a week. With a private instructor, which makes it sound much more serious.
Yeah, so it's a guy who used to do.
Yeah, he used to do group lessons.
Group lessons for you.
The group lessons disbanded, and he started doing private sessions.
Oh, he's lovely.
We've been loving,
Stephen.
And this was our 4th session today.
Yep.
Our 4th session today, and we've been doing the waltz and the tango.
Yeah.
Both of which we feel like we actually are good at, compared to we tried to do the quick step and we just had no clue.
Every week we've been doing the tango, but when first week we tried to do the cha-cha-cha, I didn't like the cha-cha-cha.
No, then we did the quick step and we just had no hope.
We really struggled with the quick step, because to be fair, he said to us that in order to do the quick step, you need to master the waltz has got a lot of basics of the waltz. So, and at the time we was like, nah, we'll just do the quick step. Like, it was not a waste of time, but it was just a lot tougher than we anticipated.
So then last week and this week we've done waltz and tango, and we're getting there with it. And what we've just done is just sat and watched loads and loads of tangos from Strictly Come Dancing. My favourite being Will Young and Karen Clifton's tango to Let's Dance by David Bowie, which is one of my favourite songs. And then we tried to put a few of our steps into that song and things like that, and just haven't got much room for practicing. That's the only thing. We live in a, like, although it's a big lounge, there's not much actual open floor space.
We've got like a sofa and the thing, and
but we've just sat and watched. I would definitely say about an hour's worth of tangos, and it's good. I said to David, like, now you're doing dance lessons, do you feel like you can recognise dances a bit better on Strictly? And you said no. But I think you're probably better than you realise. Yeah,
well, because then Lauren tested me on a few. I looked up like that, and then she selected, and I got them right, didn't I? Yeah, I think I got 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Well done.
I think I've got 1 out of 7.
Over half.
Very good. So yeah, that's what we've been doing online. So those are the things that we've been up to at the moment. Yeah?
Yep.
What have you guys been watching, listening to? Have you seen Killing Eve? Do you
dance? Do you watch movies? Do you watch TV?
If you watch Strictly Come Dancing, this is something that David and I waste. It's never a waste. David and I and my best friend Emma, we spend a lot of time just watching videos of Strictly Come Dancing.
I would say since that I reckon we've spent over 3 days.
Yeah, definitely.
Watching,
easily.
Actually, yeah, more than that. Because there'd be times whenever we'd come round and we'd
just sit and watch,
start
like, 3 hours
we'd eat dinner, and we'd finish eating dinner by like 8:30, 9, and then until about midnight.
And we started doing it with my sister, and we just watch them all the time. It's just lovely.
Brilliant.
So yeah, let us know if you've got any favourite dances from Strictly Come Dancing. We'd be very interested to hear what some of your favourites are. And yeah, that's it from us. What are we up to now? Doctor Who's on in a minute.
Doctor Who.
We're having a carrot tart with gorgonzola. He's not happy about this.
No, it's not gorgonzola.
It is gorgonzola.
Oh, I thought it was because it's like brie in it.
No, they didn't have any taleggio, so I googled it to find out what was the best replacement, and they said gorgonzola.
Don't worry,
Carrot-
guys, we've got a chicken Kiev.
Yeah, so David's going to have a rank old chicken Kiev with roasted new potatoes and broccoli and Brussels and spinach. And then we're going to watch...
Lots of veg heavy.
Yeah, we're going to watch Doctor Who and then watch the Strictly results
Yeah.
and then go bed.
I mean, probably not go straight to bed.
Have a bath. I might have a bath now before we start doing all that.
Yeah, we'll bath before Doctor.
Yeah. So that's it from us, and we'll see you all again soon for another BitChute video.